All right, it's time to take an adventure into the woods. Are you ready? I'm ready. So let's go. And it's really beautiful out here. The sun is shining today. Nice, cool, fresh air. Nice to be out here, and it's great to have you along for the adventure. Now, do you like old trees? I love old trees. I'm always out here searching through the wilderness, finding all kinds of different things. Beautiful nature, history, and you often come across these old trees. A lot of old cypress trees in this area where I'm exploring along the river here. Now, many of them were cut down long ago during the logging era in this area. And unfortunately, those trees are gone now, and they were hundreds and thousands of years old. This entire wilderness was covered with them. It must have been amazing to see those trees during those times. But thankfully, some do remain in these wilderness areas. A lot of old cypress stumps as well. Evidence from those old trees that once stood tall here in the woods. So today, let's take a walk into these woods. See if we can discover along the way and maybe find some of these old trees that still remain. Following this old pathway here deep into the swamps. River's just up ahead, and this path at one time was most likely used as a logging tram for loggers to get back into these wilderness areas so they could access the large and old trees along the river here. Nature has reclaimed the area today. It's really beautiful. This is nice, exploring off the beaten path, deep in these swamps. Usually these areas are underwater here in the floodplain by the river. It's dry right now, so I'm able to navigate through here and see some areas I normally wouldn't be able to see in other times of the year. Old cypress tree there just up ahead here in the swamps. It's getting wet out here as I explore deeper into these swamps. Seeing some really nice trees, some old cypress trees out here. There's one right over here. Let's take a look. It's very interesting. This cypress tree here is hollowed out on the inside. Let's take a look. Let's take a look inside here. All these cypress knees out here, different shapes and formations, really fascinating. And they're part of the root system of the surrounding cypress trees here. A lot of neat features out here in the swamp. Interesting cypress knee here. There are hundreds of them, if not thousands, all around here. Large cypress tree here. Nice to be able to touch this tree, still see it standing out here in the wilderness after all these years. Several hundred years old. Well, the loggers didn't get this tree. It's been standing out here for quite a long time, at least several hundred years. And who knows how many more trees like it could be out here in these swamps. That's what keeps me coming back out into these places. Very intriguing to see these places of beauty. Exploring through these swamps, the trees just a little ways back that way, and backtracking out of here. It can be a little tricky roaming through these areas because once you get into these places off the trails, especially in these swamps, you can get turned around very easily. Every direction sort of looks the same. So one thing I've been doing as I hike back towards this river where I was hiking along is keep key landmarks in mind that I've passed by on the way in. So I saw several trees I can remember, tree trunks, things like that. And just back there a little ways, I was starting to get a little off track. And then I saw an old tree stump that I saw coming in this direction here. So I knew to come over this way. And just over here is the old tram.